sexual orientation of a human being has always been very strictly guided and modulated by society. The gender identity of an individual, be it heterosexual or homosexual or anything else, is not a natural acceptance. According to the societal definition of gender orientation, a person can only be a man or a woman and nothing else. However, with changing times, this definition is widening up and more friends and families are accepting people with different orientations. But because we have been living in a stricter society, it is always difficult to come out easily. This phase comes with a lot of stress, triggering mental episodes, ungrateful responses, isolation, shamefulness, and most important among them all, fear, or the fear of not being accepted. We assure you that no matter how difficult the process of coming out can be, the goal or the outcome after you come out is going to be the best feeling ever. You would start looking at your life from a perspective you have never seen or felt before. It can be amazingly liberating and freeing. There's a whole huge community waiting for you to support and inspire you. It is you who will accept yourself as lesbian, bisexual, transgender, or who you want to be in your life. And that is totally okay. It is you who will decide when you are comfortable to accept and how you are coming out. The process for everyone is different and is very personal. We won't share with you a particular process or way because that will restrict you from being you. But we will share those important 6 stages that every individual will encounter while experiencing the process. This video is for you to prepare and equip yourself. Also, the 6 stages that we are sharing is not something out of the box. These are models developed by Vivian Cass in the year 1979, which in detail studies an individual's developmental process through acquiring a homosexual identity. It is quite possible that you will find yourself in one of them, and that is completely normal. The first stage is called identity confusion. It is a stage where you will initial the thought of missing out on a large part of identity within you and begin to doubt your current sexual orientation. This stage will include mixed emotional outbreaks accompanied by denial and confusion. The second stage is called the identity comparison stage, is where you will start evaluating the probabilities of different other orientations that you might fit perfectly. It can also be termed as finding the perfect identity for your mind, a new one. The third stage is identity tolerance. In this stage, you start increasing your new identity acceptance. You will explore yourself more, or rather, your new identity. But the distress and confusion regarding the shift from your previous identity and the current one will still remain. Stage 4. This stage is called identity acceptance. The tolerance has converted to acceptance. You have accepted your new identity as a homosexual. You would also want to contact the community for more support and inspiration. This stage will also help you reach your calm sense, a sense that you have found your home. Moving on to stage 5, called identity pride, a stage where you would start feeling and appreciating the new you. You will start taking pride in being you and a part of the community. However, on the flip side, there could be a possibility that you start losing touch with the heterosexual community and the feeling of rage may increase. On to the last one, identity synthesis. This stage is where your sexual identity will be at the final merge with your entire self, making it one and completing you. You will now know what your true identity is and will start feeling complete. The sense of calmness may also increase, which would potentially take down your anger towards the heterosexual community. The process is going to be long, and for the entire duration of it, you need to stay calm and maintain your mind. During the process, you are required to consider a few things which will help you ease out the process. It is always advisable to have a person with which you can confide, a person who will not judge you for who you are and for who you want to be. This person will be the pillar of motivation and will convert all the negative energy being thrown at you into positive. This person will also be the one to which you will feel the need to confide your identity and come out. After you have confided and come out to your certain somebody, it is time to start articulating your thoughts in a better manner. This includes the arrangement of the place, time, and the accurate choice of words based on what you need to be ready to hear their responses. Not everybody is open to taking in all emotional challenges. You will need to feed people into understanding your state of being so that their response does not break but build you. This is possibly the most practical and realistic preparation you are going to make. It is totally understandable if you are in distress for the entire duration of it. Your mental health is deteriorating, but it's you who will have to start helping yourself. For self-care, you can also maintain a daily journey that will help you exercise your thought-creating process. When talking about preparations for the initial stage, you are required to make all possible combinations of negative reactions or responses from people, even from your loved ones. Do not believe that anything of that sort will happen. It may, or rather, it will happen. You cannot let those negative thoughts clog your mental strength. Every individual is different. Some need more time to adjust to what they listen to. For some, it is much easier for several reasons. If you have already prepared yourself, you'll feel a blow, not heavy. Expected uncertainty in every step you take. Preparation is important, not only for this phase, but for life. You might not have expected a specific reaction from a particular person. You may have expected a calm and motivating response. Instead, if that person denies recognizing you, well, that will hurt. The people you trust can also back off. Therefore, prepare your mind for the worst, and the best will happen if you do not expect a certain reaction from maybe the most trusted person of yours. That should not be the end. Do not lose hope. You're doing nothing wrong. Finding out your true identity is your right. Remember that. Don't give up if you don't get the reaction you were hoping for right away. Remember, you have the right to be yourself and to be open about all aspects of your identity, including your sexual orientation. In no case is the rejection of another person evidence of your lack of worth or value. If you ask, people's reactions and acceptance are important for you, the answer is a definite yes. However, that reaction cannot become the remote for happiness in your life. Human beings are social animals and trusting, and companionship is important for us to sustain in the world. Therefore, you will have to create a stronger bond with the people who accept you, love you for the way you are, and trust you for being you. If you have come out to others whom you can't trust completely, make sure to talk with them and never lose contact because they are the ones you will look back you. They will become your backbone in times of need. You must alert them that you are coming out and make time to talk afterwards about your entire journey. To keep yourself healthy and your mental health in check, you need to find trusted allies who will help and support you to cope with your experiences. For additional support, there are a lot of trusted resources you can find online and writing which will help you come out. For building a stronger connection with yourself, it is suggested to read biographies of people who have come out. And that will be it. It is vital that you find yourself support during this journey. A person who would give you that mental support. Make sure to keep the confidence and the pride. Always be ready to take negative responses because that will make you strong. And lastly, remember, you are beautiful. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful. Turn on the bell icon to always stay updated. We hope you found this video helpful. Kindly comment below your views or ways of coming out.